Libra, December. All right, Libra. You know, out of all the signs that I've been researching about for the month, it almost feels like you have the lighter energy. You don't have that many aspects going on. Yes, the transiting south node is in your sign, which holds the past. Okay, so there's that. But you have a beautiful trine, a triangle, a positive aspect, a smoother aspect with the planet Jupiter in the air sign of Gemini. Okay, so Jupiter brings luck, blessings, makes things bigger. This is really beautiful for you, and this is going to keep going till May. So take advantage of that harmonious energy that's available. Now, once the sun moves into Capricorn in December on the 21st, then you will have a square going on with Capricorn, because Capricorn's a cardinal sign and you're a cardinal sign, Libra, so you make a 90-degree angle. Okay, so that's considered a little bit tougher aspect. And so just know that the smoother energy for you is kind of before Christmas, before the 21st, and then you'll just have one square going on, which isn't so bad in comparison to some of the other signs. Okay. So I pulled a few cards just to get a clearer idea of what I'm here to tell you. And the first card that I got was this really beautiful King of Gifts. And the gifts in this Yuletide Tarot are the element of earth. So this is an earth king. So Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. And he's showing up with a gift for you, okay? So I was like kind of happy to see him because I kept getting in all the like readings like go easy, go simple this month with gift giving, or this year with Christmas. Like a lot of the signs were coming up that way. And then I'm like, oh, that's not how Libra's going to show up. Libra's here giving gifts already, okay? Now, the next card I got, I thought was kind of funny, was the Queen of Gifts. So here they are kind of meeting each other with gifts, okay? I almost got the impression like maybe you're having your first holiday with your partner, and there's a lot of beauty here. And then I got this Nine of Candles, which is the Nine of Wands, where he looks like stressed out. He's trying to shop, and the bag broke and the things are falling out. Okay, so keep in mind that as much as it looks like there's a lot of harmonious energy here, these two are just really excited to be together. Okay, so not so much about what the gift is, just about the gift of being together. Okay, I know it's cheesy, but that's what I'm getting really clearly. Okay, so that's your pre-reading. Let's do a little live reading and see what comes up here for you, Libra. All right, so from the Herb Crafters, our first card is Madre of Earth. So this is the Queen of Earth again. So there she is, Queen of Gifts, Queen of Earth. This one says creosote bush, which is not a plant that I'm really familiar with, but you could see that she's offering something up almost like to the gods. There's a gift being given, okay? Lots of gifts going on here. All right, let's see what else you need to know. I haven't looked at any of these cards yet. Here's the Knight of Canes. This would be the Knight of Swords. This is the air energy. He's pulling his sled. He looks determined. Okay, so very determined energy. This one felt determined too with the shopping experience with the bag breaking. All right, now what else does Libra need to know here? I'm just going to keep working with this Yuletide Tarot because I really been really liking it. I swear this card has shown up for like every pile, and I thought you were going to be exempt, Libra, but you're not. So here's the 10 of Wands there, and it's showing us overstimulation. She's looking at her bills. She looks scared. Okay, so keep it simple. It keeps reverting back to the same message. Time spent. Time spent. They're holding one special gift. They don't have to go crazy. Okay, he's bringing the sled. They're going to go have an experience. She's offering up flowers. You don't want to end up feeling stressed out and burdened, especially come January, okay? All right, now let's go week by week here for you. We are going to pull one little mini card for each week of December. I'm working with the lovely Golden Art Nouveau. And let's see what you need to know here, Libra. Oh, it's actually 5 weeks. Okay. So week one, we have Mercury retrograde, we have Mars retrograde beginning, and the Hierophant shows up. And the Hierophant is about staying grounded. He's also about connecting to your higher power. He has, is affiliated with the church, which keeps, people use for stability and tradition. And it almost feels like you're forming some new traditions here, new holiday traditions. I get the impression that you have like a new relationship. Now, week two, this is the week that Mercury ends up going direct by the end of the week. And you've got the Fool card. So this is Aquarius energy. There's new energy here. There's a fresh new journey. There's a lot of sense of freedom as Mercury moves out of retrograde. Week three, Eight of Wands, card of travel, fun, a lot of stimulation, but almost in a really good way. Week four, this is Christmas. And Christmas week, you've got the Knight of Cups or the Page of Cups. Okay, so Page is young and Cups is emotional satisfaction. And he's just learning. He's just learning. And so maybe you're just learning some new ways. Maybe you're learning, I don't know. He's a kid, but he looks like he's like almost not a kid. So maybe your viewpoint of Christmas is changing where it's a little bit more financially burdensome than it used to feel. Week five, it is New Year's, and you've got the Queen of Pentacles here. So this is the third time you've got the Queen of Pentacles. You had her here as the Queen of Gifts. You had her here as the Madre of Earth. And you have her here for New Year's, okay? Now, she's the queen of the hearth and the home. She knows what's of value. She watches her money very carefully. And she's a queen. She's in a power position. So you don't have to take on poverty mentality or feeling like there's not enough, but there's choices here to be made. And you're choosing to keep your money close to you, okay? It'll make you feel safer and probably make you feel more grounded. All right, so I'm going to move these out of the way. We're going to throw some dice here. We're going to throw some charms onto the table and see, just kind of having fun with it. Don't take it too seriously. We're looking for any names, initials, and we're looking for days. Okay, so we'll see what falls where. So we have 2 S's, an H, another H, 2 E's, a B, King of Clubs, A down here, a P. So let's see. We have the word pass, bass. What else? S-H, sheep, shoe, ship. Maybe your shipping packages. Oh, there's a few more letters over here. There's another S. And there's a blank one, so you can make whatever you want out of that one. Okay, I got the I here. Bile. Sip. All right, so you see what check and see what you see. If you see any initials, BLK, B. Okay. All right. Oh, and this one's sitting on top of a letter, an N. All right. So see if that helps you at all. Make any other words. Okay, I've got the word pan, pans. Maybe you're doing some cooking. All right, let's see what days these fall on. The second, you've got the O. The third, you've got the moon. Double S's here on Wednesday the 4th, along with a quartz crystal amplifier. And 2 S's, feels like it's like doubling, amplifying. The 5th, you have the letter H. The 9th, you have an I. The 10th and 11th, you've kind of got this gift. The 12th is an H. The 13th, you have votes for women along with this blank letter. 14th, you have the S. A lot here between like the 17th, 18th, you've got the word B. You've got an N and a K, King of Clubs there on the 19th, along with this little symbol that says protected and vulnerable. Got a circle here on the 21st, the letter L on the 24th, along with the 25th, you got like a big raptor bird, like a hawk or something. 26th, you got this little mandala grid. Oh, over here on the 29th, there's a whole bunch of things. You got a little man here, a snake, and a unicorn on the 29th. And on the 2nd of January, we have the word AP. And the 3rd, you have the symbol for Gemini. Okay, so a lot of midweek activity. Looks like the weekend of the 13th, 14th, there's some activity. A little bit on the 21st, a lot on September 29th. Okay, lots on the 4th, lots on the 18th, 19th, and 29th. Now, let's roll some dice and see what the dice have to say. They'll give us some power days and any more information that we need. And we rolled Pluto, planet of transformation and change, in the sign of Scorpio, its own sign, in the 6th house, which is Virgo's house of everyday living, everyday life. Okay, so there's some transformation here. There's some transformation of how you spend your time, how you organize things, how you assign things to people, how you analyze your numbers. There's some themes about health. You may be doing some healthier cooking this month, healthier versions. Looks like you've got some new people in your life, so maybe you're adapting some of your recipes. Scorpio also rules power and it rules sex. So this isn't such a bad thing, okay? There's just a lot of intensity there. There's transformation. And there's even themes of like your day job. Maybe you're considering changing. There's all sorts of themes here. Remember, we're going to go into this time of deep contemplation over this winter as Mars is in retrograde and Venus begins its retrograde. And by spring, we will have a lot more clarity. This is a great time for you, Libra, with a trine with Jupiter and Gemini, to think big, to feel it out, to think about all the possibilities and kind of sift and sort through the winter and see what it is you really want. So by spring, you can take some action. Thank you for joining me, Libra.